Hey, good morning, Kathy.
Good
Hi.
morning, Gaetan. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I don't see. Hang on, it doesn't look like we're on yet.
Yes, we are
I know, but I want to make sure that we're on here.
on Facebook. Okay, we're live for
Oh
45.
yeah, okay, we're on. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
to see you, everybody. How's your voice now? Is it feeling
yeah.
better?
It's getting better, but again, here I go again, having this congestion coming up. But I'm okay. So if I have to cough or drink a little bit of my tea, then you guys will know.
Okay.
So, what a great week you had last week, huh? You were over at Narnia. We're going to talk about that later on.
Yeah, that was week 4 at Narnia. So
Yeah,
the puppy are getting bigger and the training is more demanding. So it's very interesting to see the evolution of the puppy and the owner interaction. That's I found that fascinating for myself. I speak for myself, but I'm sure it's fascinating for other people too.
yeah. Well, today we're talking about the life lessons that dogs have taught us. And we really know that dogs really can change our life. One of the things that I've always been curious, I don't know if you've ever seen a lot of the books about the life lessons that dogs or the quotes about it. And you see things on Pinterest and Instagram.
Mhm.
But the real truth is, if you're in a position where you look at your dog and know that they are a vehicle of happiness in your life,
Mhm.
and you know that when you're distressed, when you're feeling lonely, let's say you had a death in the family or you went through a divorce or something, there's a natural instinct to want to gravitate towards the dog. So there's many things that dogs can teach us, and I think we want to show a video about some of those things that a dog can do, right?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
let's go
So
ahead and do that.
that's the video we have. Is that the right one?
That's the right one. And
Wow.
let's look at this.
Well,
Whoops. No, we
uh,
don't want that.
no, it's not on the screen anymore. So,
Okay, good. Okay, well,
whoop, that's not what I want to do.
what do
Okay,
you want to
sorry.
do?
I click share a screen, and that was not what I need to do.
Okay. So anyway, talking about the life lessons, every single day you end up having a lesson that a dog can teach you. I know
Hmm.
my Charlie every single day helps me through the rough times. You know, when I get sick, he's on my chest. He does things that I can't do for myself, like
Hmm.
sensing what's going on inside my body. When
Hmm.
we look at the working dogs, we look at the dogs that are therapy dogs and comfort dogs, or those that have been trained to help a person. All of these things are lessons that they learn because they want to give to us. So that's really it. And by the way, for those of you, I want to show the screen again because I want to let them know about our shop.
Hmm.
You know, we have a shop on on Amazon. Can you share the screen again?
Sure.
Okay. We have a shop on Amazon, and we have books that we recommend. And these are books that we are going to, hopefully, we're going to have this one here, The Bark. We're going to have this guy on our show soon. And for those that we have had on the show in the past, they're all in here, and we put a link to this in the description. So we'd love it if you could come to our shop and please order from us. Okay. Okay, Gaetan. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay, great. Excellent.
Okay, so let's go into what happened with Nadia now.
Narnia.
Narnia.
Woo!
What did I say?
Narnia. Narnia.
Narnia.
Narnia. Yes, Narnia. This is a fantastic facility. Last week before the show, before the shoot, I was in the reception area, and I was looking at their credential, and they have recommendation from National Organization of Pet Trainer and this and that, and they are really, really well trained. They have the expertise, and they have the recognition to do the work they are doing. And I think this thing shows in the video we're doing. So today it's we're going to show you the week 4 of the training, and I hope you'll enjoy it. And we'll
Oh,
talk
I'm sure we will.
on our back.
Anything like last week. Have the puppies grown a lot too?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
well, yes, except one,
The Chihuahua.
the Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Bella, the Chihuahua, is so cute. Is so I would say I did not have a good experience with Chihuahua in the past. Most of the Chihuahua I came across were like,
Yeah. That's yippee, 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 yippee.
yeah, all the time. This one is very called Bella. She's very quiet. You'll see on the video. And she did not grow. Maybe she grew like a half an inch in 4 weeks. Compared to, we have a lab there, and the lab took probably 3 or 4 inches.
How about
And
the German Shepherd? I know.
there's 2 German Shepherd,
Okay.
and their paw, the hands, which is the brown and black that you will see in the video. The paw are very impressive. Try to put that in the front of the camera. It's about 4 of my finger across, like
wow.
this, that wide. There's a silver German Shepherd, beautiful and very nice, racy female German Shepherd, also growing at the same rate than the other one. And a week ago, like 10 days ago, the Hans, the brown German Shepherd, sitting across the room from Evie, the gray German Shepherd, was like going,
It's probably
across the room.
Yeah.
So they are also becoming like teenager, as Sarah told us, and they are moving to a new phase of life. So why don't we look at the video and have a chit chat after the video?
That sounds great.
So we'll pray the God of technology to have the proper.
Yeah. The God of technology, please make sure it works.
Everything works. So I'm clicking all the button and I have this video playing now. I should say week 4 instead of 4th visit, but that's okay.
We're going to teach what's called a settle. And a settle is your dog laying on the floor on their side with their head down, kind of like they're taking a nap. So the first part of getting a settle is having them do a down. The second part is that, okay? Having them do a down with a hip on the floor. It's a much more relaxed down position. Some dogs will naturally lay there. If they don't, that's okay. We're going to show you how to get them there. From that point, then we're going to work on getting that head to go down like they're taking a snooze. Now, the purpose of this exercise, a couple different things. We will add a handling exercise to it later. We always want to teach them that these hands always bring good things, okay? And for most dogs, a settle position is a calmer position to be in, and it can help them relax a little bit more.
I try one more You gotta bring it to his head down. Okay.
From this day forward, when you come in, I want you to work on a settle with your dog. You're not going to get it every time. I don't expect you to, but I want them to learn to come in and to start relaxing, okay? We will now start to add a touch to our settle. So in order to keep them in that settle position, instead of just giving them the treat and they automatically pop up, you'll let them lick at the treat. And as they're licking at the treat, you're holding with one hand. Your other hand is a little doggy massage, a little inspection. Part of being a dog in our world is being touched. They go to the vet, they go to the groomer, they have their ears cleaned and nails trimmed and all that other stuff done. So I want them to be comfortable with it, because if they can be comfortable with it with you at home, it will be less stressful when they do have to go for the vet or the groomer. So we're getting comfortable with the swing. So now we're going to do some walking. So we're going to do a little exercise. You guys are going to take your dog for a walk, and you are going to take them for a walk around your chair. So here's my chair. My dog walks on the right. Here's my dog. My leash is in my left hand. And I'm going to praise and reward my dog for being next to me, being here, not here, but back here. And I'm going to praise and reward, and I'm going to do a lap around the chair. And I'm going to talk to my dog the whole time and tell them how fabulous they are. If they pull and get in front of me, I'm going to get their attention. I'm going to do that swing, and I'm going to start again. Okay, the dog is closest to the chair. If my dog walks on the left, chair, dog, human, leash in the right hand. And I'm going to do my laps going this way and praise and reward. If they get in front of me, I stop, do my swing and bring them back and start again. The reason that I want your dog closest to the chair is that in order to make that turn, they have to be back here. You can't make that turn if they're in front of you. All right, Jane, who are we going to borrow?
Cooper.
Cooper.
Cooper will come with me.
All right. Does he walk on the right or the left? On the right. So Jane's going to get herself ready. Leash in the left hand, treat in the right. He's like, oh, you want me to leave mom and dad? All right. She's going to do her swing. She's going to walk him on a nice loose leash out to the chair. And she's going to take him for a little lap. She's doing a lot of praise, a lot of talking to him. So we're going to do some laps around your own chair. Are you guys ready? All right, let's do it.
This is our Bella. I forgot to put the subtitle for the name of the dog.
Yeah, that's the one that gained about a quarter of an ounce.
Yes, of an inch, yes.
An inch, I mean, yeah. Well, probably an ounce too.
Yeah, probably. This is an Australian retriever. No, Australian Terrier.
Doing so much better from last week. Wow.
And this is Louis, the boxer. You kind of wonder what the heck is
All
going
right,
on.
guys, go ahead and finish up. Have a seat. Teaching a dog to walk nicely on leash is one of the most frustrating things for us. We feel like it should just be magic. We put them on the leash and we go and they walk nicely and it's enjoyable for all. And in reality, that's often not what happens, okay? So I want you to work on quality versus quantity. Instead of saying we're gonna go for a so many block walk, I want you to say we're gonna go for a 10-minute walk. If we only get to the mailbox and back, that's okay. If they pull, you stop. Get their attention, bring them back to your side. All right, have your puppy do it down. If they're already laying down, praise and reward. Don't get them up, just praise and reward.
Rip, maybe?
Rip. This is a rip.
Good. On your homework, you were supposed to pick a reliable recall word. So that is your panic word. We talked about it a little bit last week. If your dog were to get out of the house and go running down the street, here comes the UPS truck or the school bus. What are you going to yell in a panic to get them to come back to you? It has to be a word that they are not familiar with you saying. We are going to teach them that this word means the best stuff ever. So we are going to teach them that this word means the best stuff ever. So they're all going to get a little sample of hot dog. So Jane is going to come around. She's going to give everybody a piece of hot dog. You can go ahead and give it to your dog. We want to make sure that they like it and that they know what it is. We occasionally get a dog that does not like hot dog. Go figure. They've probably never been to Portillo's, right? So go ahead and give it to them. Some of them might pick it up and spit it out a couple times. Some of them it might go right down the hatch. Good. Evie, did she eat hers? She's thinking about it, playing with it. She's still playing with it. Nope, down the hatch. Bella, she's like, She's interested. She's figuring it out. Cooper, he ate it. Did Cole eat it? Cole's working on it. Riku? All right. Louis? Louis still chewing. He's playing with his. Louis? What do you think? He's still chewing. I think it's going though. So part of your homework tonight is to find something that they absolutely love. We are going to use that item and we are going to teach them that this new word, your reliable recall word, means you come flying back to me and you get the best stuff ever. The best food, the best toy, the best play, love, attention, belly rubs, butt scratches, ear rubs. Whatever it is that they love happens when they hear this word. They're treated like a rock star. So they all liked the hot dog, right? So when they come to this word, if your dog is a foodie, that food has to last for 20 seconds. So a lot of these guys, it was gulp down the hatch and it's gone. So that means that gulp down the hatch can't happen. It's gotta last. So Jane is going to show you how to make it last. Who are we gonna borrow, Jane?
I think Rip.
Rip. I am going to pull up my little timer. So Jane, let's see the hot dog that you have. Same size that you guys gave your dogs. Now, Jane's task for this exercise is to make it last as long as she possibly can. Are you ready? Go. So she's praising. She's breaking it up into little pieces, letting him lick it off the fingers. It's nice and low, so he's not jumping for it. He's like, oh my gosh, Jane, you're my new best friend. She's talking to him. Do you think he likes it? All right, that's good. We want him to like it. And when Jane is totally out of hot dog, she is going to let me know. He's like, keep it coming, lady. Are you out yet?
He's saying, give me that hot dog.
That teeny little piece, just like you guys had, but she's making it last. A minute 12. Okay. He's like, keep it coming, Jane. So now you guys are going to get a chance to do that exercise, and I'm going to time you, but you only have to make it last for 20 seconds because I want you to get a feel for how long 20 seconds is, and I want you to figure out how to make it last. So Jane's coming around with another piece for everybody. Get my little timer out here. Jane's record, I think, was 128. Yep. All right, so everybody's getting hot dog. So when I say go, you are going to feed it to your dog and make it last as long as you possibly can. Are you ready? Go. Keep it nice and low. Praise. There we go.
This is a German Shepherd.
Stop. You still have hot dog left? Go ahead and give it to him. Go ahead and give it to him. So that was your 20 seconds. So when they come to this word, if they're all about the food, it's not just gulp down the hatch and it's gone. It has to last, and I want you to make it last a good 20 seconds. Now we've got to teach them what this word means. We want to teach them that this word means they've won the lottery. So we're pulling out all the good stuff. We're going to pull out toys. We're going to pull out food. Anything that they love in the world comes out for this exercise, okay? So we're going to hold your dog. We're going to take your dog's leash. We're going to hold them. You are going to grab a toy and a piece of hot dog. You're going to come up to your dog and you're going to do one of these. Look at what I have. Tease with the toy. Do not squeak it. Just tease, tease, tease. Let him lick at the hot dog. Don't give it to him. Tease, 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 tease. Then you're going to turn and run away. And in your dog's mind, they're going, oh my gosh, I want what my human has, right? You've got all these good things. So you're going to say their name and word. Rover, fill in the blank, whatever your word is. They're going to come flying over because they want the goodies. You're going to drop the toy, reach in, grab the collar. Once you've got the collar, then you can start the party. Whether it's over the toy, whether it's over the food, whether it's belly rubs, butt scratches, ear rubs, it doesn't matter. If they're toy motivated, they're going to come sliding in right for the toy. You reach down and grab them. If they're all about the food, you got the food in your hand, you reach in and grab them. Once you've got the collar, that party starts. It has to last for a good 20 seconds. So that's when you make that food last. If they want the toy, play with them. If they want both of it, doesn't matter. It's their win.
So come on over and tease him first.
Rip, here!
Raise it. Good boy. Nice. Keep your party going.
What a good boy, huh? Such a good boy.
Let that
Such a
go.
good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Simple.
You want one of my toys?
When you are practicing this at home, I want you in the most boring room. The TV's off, the cat's out of the room, the other dog's put away. We want to really build a strong association that this word means awesome, awesome, awesome stuff, okay? And we want to do that with as few distractions as possible. At most, you are practicing this 3 times a day. While you guys have toys out, we're going to do a little exercise called activate, deactivate. That's what it's listed as your homework. And it's a nice, simple exercise. It covers a lot of things. So how it works is my humans will be hanging on to the toy. You will have your dog sit. When I say go, you're going to play with them. Rev them up, get them super excited. Play, 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 play. Then I'm going to say stop. You are going to tell your dog off. They are going to tell you they've never heard that word before. That's okay. If they give up the toy when you tell them off, immediately give them a treat. If they do not give up the toy when you tell them off, trade them a treat for the toy, okay? Part of this exercise is teaching them to willingly give things up to you. Play, 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 get them super excited. Bella is unimpressed with the toys. All right, stop. Off, treat, sit. They get a treat as soon as that toy comes out of their mouth. They get a treat for giving up the toy, not for the sit after. Okay? All right, go. Play with your dog.
Look at Bella, how she behaves.
Stop.
Yeah, she's a cutie. Yeah,
Off,
Look at that.
treat, sit.
very good.
Do you do tuggies?
Very quick learner.
Oh yeah, and she don't care about anything else.
No? All right.
This is Cooper, Labradoodle.
Stop. Off, treat, sit. All right, one more time, go. And stop. Off, treat,
Good.
and sit.
That's Rupert.
And my lovely assistants are going to come pick up the toys. So this is a nice, simple exercise, and it does cover a lot of different things. It expands our off to include toys. It sets some rules for play. It works on self-control. It even builds a little leadership. So it's a nice exercise to practice at home. They did great. You guys are all free to go. Have a fantastic week, and we will see you next Thursday. Nice job, guys.
That was excellent. Well done, Gaetan. I can't get over
Thank you.
the resolution
Yeah.
on there. It's too bad that we can't show it at 4K, which is what you took it in. Someday we'll be at that. But wow, wow, wow. What I'm impressed about is the people, the owners are just as attentive as the dogs.
Yeah.
So both of them are learning at the same time. Hi, Ron. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is as I said before, and I observed before, it's the training is as I would say it's 75% for the owner and 25% for the dog.
Yeah. Because it comes
And-
natural for the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the idea that you have no experience with a dog and you can train your dog and make your dog do whatever you want until you're unless you're like a psychic and you can read the mind of the dog, good luck with that.
Yeah.
But based on what I observed for the past 4 weeks, I'm more and more, my position, my thinking is get basic training at a young age. And these dogs start at the youngest start at the week 12, and the oldest start at the week 13. So they are all of the same age bracket, and they are aging at the same time. And they receive their basic training. And I'm surprised that a dog which is like now 18 weeks old will obey like so quickly. Rip was an example that we saw there, and Bella is an example of all discipline. You know, they take the toy away. Oh, she's straight up like, okay, I'm next.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Okay, and that's amazing to see that. It's much more inviting to see a dog like that. You walk in a house, and I will not name anybody, but I have a case. I walk in the house, there's two dogs. They are like bichon frisé, that type of dog. And they will bark and bark and bark and look at each other. Who's going to bark more? They stop, they look at each other, and then one start and the other will rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
And that will last like 45 minutes until the owner decides to put the dog in the garage to have a conversation. And then, come on.
Yeah.
You know, there's a way to have something nice going on with dog in the relationship with you, human-dog relationship. And this is the proof of it. We have a class there. There's 8 dogs. There's 9 dogs. We can show only 8. But the way they behave is like pretty. I was expecting dog to bark at each other and jump on each other from the first week. It's not happening like that.
Yeah.
Yes. When they are in the lobby, now it's like the 4th week, so they recognize each other.
Yeah.
So they kind of go, "Hi, how are you doing?" Yeah. They wiggle and they want to get there. The humans recognize each other, human.
Yeah.
And the dog recognize each other, human and dog. So now they recognize me. And they realize that the thing I'm holding in my hand, it's not me. So they find an interest in my person instead of the camera I'm carrying. And so one time, one of the dog, I think it's Rip or Louis, went around the camera and jumped on me.
Oh.
And sometimes I'm kneeling at the floor level to have a nice shot.
Yeah.
So Louis went around the camera because he figured out it's not the camera, it's the guy.
He wanted to give you kisses.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They want to be in contact with me. They want to know me more. They want to. They come one. Evie, the gray German Shepherd, came between my hands and my leg, my thigh, and put her head there and kind of say, "Hi, it's me. I'm saying hello to you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah.
Should we have a relationship?"
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yes. That's their way of saying hello. Yeah.
Yes. And so tonight, I'm going back there for the week 5.
Good.
And there will be a week 6. And at the end of the week 6, they will graduate. And we'll cover that, of course. And so tonight, I'm going for week 5. I'm excited about it. I like it. I love it. And we try to improve the editing. We were able to capture the sound 2 weeks in a row. That's good. And
excellent sound. Yeah.
These are some tweaking here and there. We're making progress. So very happy to be involved there, and very happy to have the chance. And I would like to thank again Narnia and Sarah Swan, which is the head instructor, and who is the person who facilitated for me to be there. So thanks, folks, to Narnia, and I hope we post the Narnia web page on our page so they have the link and you can
okay. I'll put that in there. No, I didn't for the show, but I'll put it on there.
Okay, and, because they deserve. I was talking to a vet in Naperville, because I tried to have a vet on the show, and I said Narnia. Oh, I said yeah, Narnia. No, yeah, we know them. They're very good. So they have a good reputation. They have a, I think there was on the wall something like 20 some accreditation, 20 plus accreditation, maybe 28 accreditation on the wall, literature diploma. So they have a lot of credential. I want just to say that. And it shows, to me, it shows the way they handle that and they interact with the owner and the dogs. And the training is fantastic. So more to come. Thank you,
Yes.
Kathy, for your contribution today.
Well, you know, we've got some things that we have to also discuss.
Yes.
We're moving very, very quickly now. I don't know if you guys remember a while ago, we started the Empathy for Dogs movement. And we also have a group called Empathy for Dogs. And this movement was to support abused, abandoned, street and shelter dogs, and also the dogs, the Yulin dogs. If for those of you that are not familiar with the Yulin dogs, there's a festival every year where they kill about 50,000 dogs during this festival, and it's used for dog meat. What's really appalling about it is that this festival kills these dogs live. They skin them alive and they boil them and they do some terrible things. It's not that we want to show you that, but we want to show you that this Empathy for Dogs movement is a movement that is asking you, be part of it, be part of it. So we're going to give you some ways to do that. We're building a store right now where a percentage of the proceeds will go to help these animals that are in need. And we're also having Luke Westerman, he'll be on the show, who is a huge advocate of helping any dogs that are abandoned. And then also we have a group called No Dogs Left Behind that will be on the show. This will be on the 27th of February. And that No Dogs Left Behind has a shelter in Yulin, and then they also have the United States, the United States, they have campaign headquarters there. So we're looking forward to be able to start this movement up and keep some momentum going, because the Dog Connection totally supports, and this is part of the Dog Connection. It's a campaign or a movement, and actually we'll be promoting the hashtag Empathy for Dogs. So that's good. The next thing is that we're going to be launching our first sponsor, going to be launching their show the first part of March, which is Pet Notify. And the next thing is that we're now in the product review area. For those of you that have a product and a service, or you might have an app, we are asking you to submit your product or service to us and let us know about it. As a matter of fact, you want to show the website, and then, yeah, I'll show this here. This is the Dog Connection TV website. There's a link there. You'll have, you can submit your product review. And there's Charlie, because Charlie's scouring all around the United States now to try and pick out the best possible products and services. And here you'll have an opportunity to upload a picture, a video, and tell us about you, or if you have a YouTube video. And then if you'd like to send us a sample of your product, there's also an address on here for you to send it to us. Now, the reason that we're doing this is because we like to be able to let our fans know. After all, we have almost 200,000 fans. We want to let you know what products that we deem are ones that we would recommend. So in return for being on the show and then working with us, we will give you a stamp of approval, like a Good Housekeeping stamp of approval, because I'm known as a dog influencer. I've been accredited by Amazon. And being this dog influencer, you'll have it'll actually be a badge that you can put on your website. And it's really saying, you know, that you've been approved by us. So not everybody is going to qualify. I'm very sorry. It depends. We have some pretty strict criteria in order to accept a product or service. So please feel free to enter your information and submit your application.
It's a little bit like America's Test Kitchen when they test the kitchen product.
Right.
They review, they test, they evaluate, and they put their result. And I think this is pretty much a service we provide. It's a need. There's so many products there. Some are bogus, some are really efficient. And this is what we try to sort out by having product review. It would be a separate show than this show, which is the Dog Connection, the Good Dog Day show. We'll have a separate show during the week, and it would be the review. And Kathy has a credential as an influencer, experience for 12, 15 years on the social media, maybe more, and experience with dog. The review will give you some criteria to make your own decision. And we'll just try to facilitate that. Instead of going shopping for 10 different products, we will evaluate the product and then say, out of 10, these two make sense, and this is why. And then you can make your choice from there.
And we're also looking to negotiate a pricing schedule that will be discounted for any of our Dog Connection.
Our subscriber, our members, yes.
Right.
Yes,
hey, listen, I want to give a shout out to my brother Ron Sears. We just did a show the other day. He launched his show called Smart Do-It-Yourself Investing. And he has a product called Age Sage Robo Advisor. If any of you are interested in your baby boomers and you're looking and you're at a stage in your life where you don't know whether you're at risk for financially, this would be great. And especially if you have a dog, you want to make certain that you protect your dog. You don't want to end up not having any money when you get older or when you retire.
Right.
So that's it.
Okay, great.
We did a great show again.
You did a great show.
Good shows.
Thank you so much. I have a sidebar to just add to your so-called festival where they slaughter dog. I remember in the 70s, the issue was the killing of a baby seal in Canada, and there was an international movement, and that practice stopped.
Right.
So the same thing is possible with this so-called festival where they slaughter dogs with the support of everybody and pressure from the international community. I'm sure this practice will stop.
Right. Yeah. And now we do have to say that show, when we have it, we will have some warnings because it will be graphic, folks. So be prepared that you're not going to like what you're going to see, but it is reality. Our show is not about showing abuse, but our show is about helping to stop the abuse. So understand that that's the case. Okay. So we're looking forward to it. Mark your calendars, February 27th. That's a Thursday. Empathy for Dogs.
Great. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
And see you very soon.
Okay, bye. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.